Ollie, and welcome back to Goodies Corner. Today, I'm going to be reviewing about a book series. It's called Stick Cat, and the author of the series is Tom Waston. And he wrote another series named Stick Dog. Why he started writing that series is because he has his own little dog, and his little dog goes beyond his imagination and gives creative ideas for him to write the Stick Dog series. But now he wrote a different series named Stick Cat, and that's why I got it. And yeah, and this book series is really funny, and I thought it was kind of boring the first time I started reading the first book. But once I started moving on, I started loving this book. And I was laughing so much. Now let's get on to the first book in the series, Stick Cat, A Tale of Two Kitties. What happens through this book is where there's this girl named Mary. And Mary's to Stick Cat's I'm kind of getting bored with the Stick Dog series. You should go with the Cat's Way, Stick Cat series. And then Stick Cat had no else choice. So he started writing this new series named Stick Cat. Now let's see what actually happens through this book. There's a guy named Mr. Music, and he fixes pianos and plays pianos. And there's this Stick Cat and his best friend Edith. And Edith and Stick Cat are best friends. And they both love Mr. Music's songs on the piano. And one day when he fixed it all and parked it, a guy just bumped into it, and when he checked if the pianos are broken, his hands got stuck. And Edith said, we have to save the day. And that's what they were trying to do in the first book. Now let's see in the second book, Stick Cat, Cats in City. What happens through this book was where they were there's no rescues this time. What can we do? What can we do? And then what happened was Edith was come on to my Hazel Bagel shop. It's my favorite shop. Tiffany, her owner, brings me every day here. And she said, I'll show you the process. But when the lady was doing the process, they said they were going to go for a swim, and she accidentally got trapped in the dough. And then they had to save the day once again. And in the third book, they were actually there's no rescues. And eventually, there was this guy just breaking into the ceiling with an elephant with ropes. And Stick Cat's to Edith, this guy is a bad guy. He steals everything from my owner, Goose, and from your callers. And she didn't believe that because Tuna Todd gives tuna to every single cat. And then Stick Cat had to save the day all by himself. And then finally Edith agreed on what Stick Cat said. And then they showed each other's owners to each other, and then they were so in love together. So in this book, the fourth book, they married together in France, and yeah, and then when they came back, they had their child, and Tiffany's mom came in and said, you can leave for shopping for 1 hour, kids, Goose and Tiffany, and I will take care of my grandchild. And then Goose was should we tell her about the doorknob in the bathroom? And Tiffany is nah, it's only going to be 1 hour that we're going to be leaving. She's going to be fine. But that wasn't true, because the Grandma Cobb got stuck in there with the child. And Stick Cat and Edith had to save the day all over again. They have saved the day so many times now. This is the funniest book, so I'm going to tell you one joke in this book. It's where Edith's we should just flush him down. That's a great plan, because she's just going to swim down and then come back to her home. And Stick Cat's maybe we can just stick with my plan today. So now let's talk about the 5th book, Stick Cat, 2 Cats to the Rescue. What happens through this book is the baby just runs away and there's a little small door that Kitty is supposed to go, but accidentally the baby went out, and then Edith again and Stick Cat had to save the day. Well, that's it for this book review, guys. If you like this book review, please like and subscribe. Bye!